Hello and welcome back to Hocus Pocus Pink. We are at the Olympus, the gods and goddesses' home place in Greece. So I want to get to Zeus somehow. Let's see if I can talk to these guys.
Hey man, I'm Ares, god of war. And let me tell you, the family feud is just getting started. Between my temperamental dad Zeus and my vengeful uncle Poseidon and my stubborn half-sister Athena, by the time this family spat is worked out, there will be nothing left of Mount Olympus.
Okay.
That's Pegasus, the winged horse.
Oh, with a song.
My mother laughed as I arrived. She would only be missed by me. With a pair of snakes and a stony gaze, Medusa, you finally free. My father blessed with sons and daughters, and of course, stormy sea. And it took me years to understand there were never any others like me. When horses fly, when dreamers sigh, when wells run dry, I can't help trying. Poseidon wonders why Medusa says goodbye. Who wants to have a try and ride a horse that flies? Athena captured Pegasus. Oh, it's the one and only horse with wings. Men would-be heroes will use me to accomplish great things. And be careful when you bridle greatness, for it's always likely you'll get thrown, especially if you misuse greatness or try to claim it as your own. Oh, so when horses fly, when heroes die, when wells run dry, these tears I cry. Poseidon wonders why Medusa said goodbye. I've had my mother die, yet somehow still I fly. Ooh, when I kicked my hoof into the earth, and from the mark sprung a great spring. Oh, this water is real, but am I not? I guess myths were always entertaining. I would trade my wings of flight to know that I'm really real. You can keep me alive in your storybooks by imagining how odd it feels. So when horses fly, when dreamers sigh, when wells run dry, I can't help trying. somehow still I fly. When dreamers sigh, when horses fly. When horses fly.
Whew, that was a long song, but okay. Seems like Medusa is his mother and Poseidon his father, if I got that right. Okay, and what about you, Bacchus, is it?
I'd like to have a word with Zeus. How do I reach him?
You don't reach him, he reaches you. That's the way it goes when you're the king of the gods.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Aphrodite, goddess of love.
Well, look who washed up. How's it going, Poseidon?
Is there any news on Echidna?
Not since Zeus swallowed Athena again.
It is for the best. That ornery woman will bring trouble to all.
Maybe I'm just being dense, but if Athena is responsible for Echidna's disappearance, how's she going to be able to help you from the pit of Zeus's stomach?
Silence!
Did you say Echidna?
Yes, Echidna is my granddaughter. She has the head of a beautiful nymph, but the body of a serpent. Zeus spared her and her children's lives as challenges to future heroes. She is missing. Do you have any information on her?
Let's suppose that someone accidentally cast a spell that made her disappear.
It would be just like Athena to do something like that.
How could we reverse it?
I suppose only Athena herself would know the answer.
So, if I ask her nicely?
Silence!
Not Poseidon, he's always storming off.
He and Athena have been quarreling for years. He's too stubborn to ask her nicely for help.
Well, I'm not. If I could just speak to Athena, I'm sure I could convince her.
Good luck. As you heard before, Zeus swallowed her whole. Now she's stuck in his head.
There must be some way I can attract Zeus's attention.
Yeah, how to do that?
I may be in hot water with Poseidon. This trident could come in handy.
Yeah, we have a trident. What? We can take a picture. We can... Do we have some platter? And we have a perfume. Oh yeah, we give the perfume to Aphrodite, I think. And then something happens? Let's
That
try.
smells divine. Do you have any idea how much easier that wonderful fragrance would make my job? Spray it on me, please.
I'll let you have the whole bottle if you help me attract Zeus.
You spray that on me, and Zeus will be here before you can say,
Divinity?
whatever. Oh, Zeus.
Something smells divine. The purest fume I ever did with.
That's funny. For as good as it smells, the bottle said it's just water that came from a toilet.
I don't have time for your games, Aphrodite. I've got a splitting headache over here.
Maybe you ate something that didn't agree with you.
Enough of the funny business, Dionysus. You're on my last nerve over here.
Okay, his head is really, really big.
Who are you?
I am the god of headaches, here to help you with your headache.
Get out of here. Are you serious? You can do that?
Absolutely.
Yeah, sure. But how? With the trident? Okay. That's aggressive.
I would have thought you'd learned your lesson, Daddy. Thank you, pink god of headaches.
Not a problem.
Wrong. She is a problem. She has done some sort of trickery with her cousin Echidna.
I told you, I didn't do anything with that half woman, half serpent beast.
Then who is responsible for the disappearance? Which of you dare dabble in the field of fire and found yourself burned a fiery shade of pink? Was it you, god of headaches?
It was all a terrible mishap. You see, there was this cauldron and a little boy in trouble, and a big hairy girl and some leftover Greek salad. And the next thing I knew, Echidna was stuck in Violet, and Violet is who knows where.
You are responsible for the disappearance of Echidna? You, god of headaches? This is not good. Your fate will be decided by the completion of two really difficult, nearly impossible tasks. You must succeed in both to win your life.
But...
There are no buts on Mount Olympus.
Doesn't that make sitting uncomfortable?
Let the challenge begin.
Hold on, don't I get someone to help me train for this event?
I suppose.
Who is this?
Apollo. Who else?
How you doing?
Been better.
Hey, we gotta get you into shape.
Let us begin. The first task will be similar to a task my son Perseus was victorious in. You must slay the two remaining Gorgons. Perseus beheaded Medusa with the aid of Athena and Hermes. Now you must put the remaining two Gorgons out of commission, yet spill no blood. Capiche? But beware, for their gaze alone can turn you to stone. Bring proof of your victory, but do not slay them.
How do I get there?
Why don't you take Pegasus, the winged horse? It sprang forth from Medusa when her head was cut off by Perseus. I'm sure he remembers the way to the Gorgons.
No sweat, I'll be back in a flash. Meanwhile, don't get your sheets in a bunch.
Okay, then I would say let's go to the Gorgons, and I already have an idea. Oh. Poor fellas.
Thanks for the ride, Pegasus.
Poor fellas. Okay, I would say they can look at themselves.
Who ordered the Greek salad?
Food, glorious food. Do you know what it's like living in this swamp? We can't even get a pizza delivered. Oh, I'm turning to stone.
That's what you get for being greedy. Let that be a lesson to all you kids out there.
Okay, let that be a lesson. And how about we take your picture and you can see it for yourself or something like that? No? No? Oh, okay. Then what else can we do? What else can we do? Oh no. I thought somehow we can take a picture and it comes out and no, they have, yeah, she sees it somehow. But maybe I'm mistaken. Okay. Then what else can we do? We cannot look at her.
Goodness gracious. Why, it's the most amazing thing I've ever seen in my entire nearly immortal existence.
Must not look at snakeheads.
Yes, no, you mustn't. You mustn't. Okay. Maybe we need something else from the mansion. could be. 'Cause I really don't have anything else to offer. Yeah. Okay, I would say maybe we read one more chapter about Greece and then we're going back to the mansion. So where did we stop? We read this one, maybe Mount Olympus. Mount Olympus is the highest peak in mainland Greece. It is located in northern Greece between Thessaly and Macedonia, near the Aegean Sea. According to Greek mythology, Mount Olympus was believed to be the home of the 12 major gods. The gods assembled on Mount Olympus for banquets of nectar and ambrosia and held court. It's not clear whether the dwellings of the gods were believed to be literally on this mountaintop or a mysterious region floating above. It was believed that the gods' home was free from wind, snow, and rain, and the sunlight shining there was not too strong. Together, the 12 are known as the Olympic Pantheon. The entrance to the gods' home on Olympus was thought to be a gate of clouds, protected by a group of goddesses known as the Seasons. The Greeks made their gods in their own image, meaning they had very human desires and characteristics. The ancient Greeks believed that the gods were powerful and that human behavior which offended the gods would be punished. However, the gods' antics were also a source of amusement. Some of the beliefs that were subject to punishment by the gods if ignored or disobeyed were a failure to be hospitable to strangers, improper burial of a family member, breaking an oath made to another person, or great displays of human arrogance known as hubris. To avoid offending the gods, the Greeks sought the help of oracles, dream interpretations, and the prophecies of seers, people who could see the future. Poseidon, the god of the sea. Okay, oracle at Delphi. In ancient Greece, men and women were often preoccupied with the desire not to offend the gods. If one did, it might lead to dire circumstances. The ancient Greeks consulted with oracles to seek approval before making voyages or fighting battles, as well as to ask advice in personal matters such as marriages or having children. An oracle is a response or answer given to the inquirer by a god or deity through a human medium. In ancient Greece, the most renowned oracle was the god Apollo at Delphi. The best-known priestess or medium was Pythia. Visitors considered her spoken pronouncements to be the will of Apollo. In the 7th and 8th century BC, the Delphic oracle prospered and its recognition began to spread beyond Greece. The demand to consult the oracle was so great that competition arose. Visitors who made generous offerings were moved to the top of the waiting list. The sacred way, the path that led to the temple, became lined with structures which were filled with opulent gifts. The oracle at Delphi is located on the slope of Mount Parnassus and was at one time considered to be the center of the world. The sanctuary, in addition to the temple of Apollo, also included a theater and a stadium. East of Apollo's temple was the Castalian spring, where visitors bathed and purified themselves. The Amphictyonic League, a federation of 12 Greek city-states, was formed to protect the temple. The Amphictyonic League held the Pythian Games at the temple. They were considered one of the 4 major Greek games and festivals. The riches and wealth of Delphi made it a frequent target for attack. The practice of consulting the oracle declined after the Roman conquest of Greece and the spread of Christianity. The Romans confiscated much of the treasures they found inside the city structures. Delphi was the site of the renowned oracle of Apollo. Located on Mount Parnassus, it was once considered to be the center of the world. And I also visited the place where the oracle of Delphi was. Okay, but now let's head to the mansion. Or do I need to take pictures of the other gods or something like that? I don't know. are back here. Can I then take a picture maybe of everyone?
Sometimes cameras can capture events on film that no one else would believe us about. You should see the picture I have of me bungee jumping.
Okay.
Get one of me and Saltina, would you mind?
No pictures. I don't have my face on.
She doesn't have her face on, okay.
No photographs, please.
Is that one of those cameras that automatically develops photographs in 10 seconds? Violet got one of those as a party favor once.
Okay.
Don't photograph Himeki. She's not done.
No publicity shots! That was the rule!
Okay.
Just make sure you get my good side.
Okay, that is not getting us anywhere. So, what else can we do? Does she have anything else in her purse? Ah, a mirror!
I suppose I'll be needing this too.
Yes, you will. Okay. his face is great in the mirror. Okay, let's go back. Back to Greece. And please have a look at the mirror.
Excuse me, miss. I believe you have a little something stuck in your teeth. You might want to,
Okay, awesome. First task done.
Why don't you take a picture? It'll last longer.
What? I should take a picture? Okay. Ah, yes, as proof, of course.
say headache.
Okay, and now we can't take the camera with us. Okay, then I think let's go back to the gods and see what their second task is.
Now this is called a photograph. Say it with me. Photograph. It captures the image of...
Let me see that thing. I can't believe it. I can't believe it.
It's amazing, isn't it? So lifelike and...
Well, let's see how you fare in the brains competition. I hope you've been brushing up on your Greek mythology.
In this corner, weighing in at approximately 343 pounds, about half of which is water retention, is the mighty and vengeful Poseidon, god of the sea! In this corner, weighing in at...
about 98 pounds.
About 98 pounds is the pink, swim or sink, god of headaches!
Thanks for your support.
Answer the questions posed, or die.
Thanks, Dee. I'll take answer the question posed for 100.
When Athena got word that Medusa I kissed in a temple dedicated to she turned Medusa's hair into frightful wicked scare by transforming her locks into these.
Snakes.
So you're lucky this time, but I'll quickly remind. Answer 4 out of 5 or you won't get out alive.
Bring it on!
It's you, baby. It's all you.
When Athens was looking to choose its patron, the choice was Poseidon or me. So, gifts we did make, and the tie would soon break. Which gift was it that came from me?
A gift to who? I don't know. What gift? Shit. Can you repeat the question? Oh no. The grapes? The tree? I don't think this one. water. Athena, I don't know.
That one's not a match. If the next one you scratch, the battle is over. For here is the catch. Answer 4 out of 5 or you won't get out alive.
Right. Now, which gift was it that came from he?
From he, water.
Though your answer was good, you're not yet out these woods. You must answer 2 more to walk free out that door.
Okay.
As you may have well noted, many gods here have doted. And if wed still consorts were present, who fathered all these? The answer's a breeze. This son of Kronos fought in with a vengeance. Who fathered Hermes, Ares, Apollo, and me? Perseus, Dionysus, and the great Heracles.
Well, Zeus.
Right, as you said, Zeus did plan ahead when seeking to woo a new woman. He disguised himself well for such deeds. Which form did this sly fox not call in?
The sandwich.
Right again!
Yes!
You fared quite well.
Whew.
I must admit you have exceeded my expectations. Take me to my granddaughter and all is forgot.
I would be happy to.
Okay, so I guess we are going back, and I'm thinking, should I do that now? Yeah. Let's do it.
We'll take my chariot. Hello, everyone. This is Poseidon. Poseidon, this is everyone.
What happened to Zeus?
Well, Poseidon is Echidna's grandfather, and...
Echidna, get down here now!
We don't usually allow her to belch, or levitate above the room, or get possessed as she seems to be.
I won't tolerate another moment of this nonsense. Echidna, it's time to go home!
Well, what are you going to do?
What can I do? She won't listen!
Bibby 5, Feely Gook, Gleepy Glaucoma, Violet be backy now, Nightmare be over.
Duck! She's gonna blow! Zeus? Is that you?
No. I know it's not Carl Sweathers.
No, but good guess.
Why are we screaming?
Because he's scary. He's really scary.
Enough.
That was fun.
Let's go home. I have a headache.
Ah, well,
why don't you take 2 aspirin and call me in the morning?
Sure thing.
Oh, terrible dream. Violet, let's go home now.
Can we keep him?
How much?
It's on the house.
Really?
You're nothing without celebrity teeth. Do you hear me? Nothing.
I thought if I had fancy teeth, people would want to hear me sing. But after all this craziness, I wouldn't touch those things.
I think you have a splendid voice, Shaky.
That means the world to me coming from you, Saltina. May I escort you home?
Why, thank you. I would like that very much.
Wait, what about the teeth?
You're nothing without celebrity teeth. Do you hear me? Nothing.
Don't be silly. I was never here for the teeth. I was here for the free food. Cheers.
And I think I've learned something tonight. If none of these important rich people need these teeth to make them feel rich and important, then by golly, neither do I.
Wait, what about the teeth?
You're nothing without celebrity teeth. Do you hear me? Nothing.
Ah, Himeki, I couldn't have hoped for a better ending. Now you will finally be complete.
What are you going to do now, Himeki?
I'm gonna run for mayor.
Nathan Jr., you have done it this time. Do you hear me? You have done it.
This is it for you, buddy. The last straw.
This time you're definitely going away to the Young Gums Academy. Do you hear me? I should have sent you years ago.
All I ever wanted to do was be a magician. Now I failed at that too.
Now, Nathan, it's partially my fault. You see, I saw promise in you, and I wanted to challenge your skills. So I intervened a bit here and there, stuck my nose where it didn't belong. You did the best you could under the circumstances.
Even with your help, I couldn't fix anything. I'm a failure.
I know of one thing you did all by yourself that was a complete and total success. A real testimony to your skill as a sorcerer.
What?
The poison apple. It worked just like you wanted it to, and Strangeblood didn't help you with it at all.
Hey, that's true.
Nathan, how would you like to study with me? You could be my apprentice. I'll teach you everything I know about magic.
What about my parents?
I have a feeling they will agree.
Bye, Nathan. Good luck with the magic. Goodbye, Strangeblood. You're neither strange nor blood. Discuss amongst yourselves. It's all back in place. You know, when I took that job as a traveling salesman, I had no idea just how far I'd be traveling. I guess it doesn't matter much where I go. There's always going to be a fantastic adventure.
So, let me ask you something. How did you make that poison apple?
In due time, Strangeblood. In due time. Ha hee 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 hee.
The end. So everything is good. We have Violet back as a little girl, not as the ninja princess mermaid that she wanted to be, but at least she is fine, as is Echidna. And Strangeblood is not a bad guy, but he's teaching Nathan now. So all is well in the end, and it was a nice little game again, starring Pink Panther, and I like the idea that it's also educational. So if you want to, you can read about the countries that we travel to. We didn't read all of it, and I don't think I will read all of it in the end. Because it's just, too much reading, and I think you can look it up yourself if you're really interested. And I think that's all there is to say. I will try to play the first game, Passport to Peril, as well, and see if I can get that going. And I hope you have enjoyed this game, and you are also gonna watch the next project. See you then.